Alright, I bought a used car that the lady has just scraped the crud out of the wheel covers on. So what I'm going to attempt to do is sand this down with a power sander, smooth this out, hopefully. You can see it's fairly deep, and then work my way up from a pretty aggressive sandpaper up to relatively smooth. I'm going to start out with about I think it's a 220, and then I'm going to move up to a 320, and then my final sand is going to be a 1500, which is really quite a jump up. So we'll see how that does. And then once we get that sanded out, we'll get them cleaned up and then get them painted. So we'll work on this next. This is pretty deep. Let me sand on that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And with that aggressive sandpaper, it takes it pretty much right out. Alright, so I got all the rough stuff out, all the deep stuff I should say, with the more aggressive sandpaper, so we're going to switch out to not so aggressive. Alright, now we're going to smooth it out the best we can with our finest sandpaper that we have on there. And hopefully it'll blend in pretty well here. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to clean this off with a little bit of soap and water. Alright, so we just want to clean it off. A little bit of automotive soap, some water, get the brake dust off there and all the sanding dust that we just did. Okay, that looks good. We'll just let it sit up and dry off, and then we'll move on to next one. Then focus. Now that we have the covers all sanded down, cleaned up, dried off, I've taped off the emblem in the middle because it was chrome. Now I'm going to just spray it down with this spray paint. I got something that was close to match. It's a winter gray gloss that's perfect for plastics. We'll see what we've got. We'll just go over all 4 of the wheel covers here. Just like anything, you just light coat it, let it set up, and then keep going, do layers. Alright, so we've got the finished wheel cover here. Turned out pretty good. Looks way better than it did, and we'll take a look at it with it on the car too. So that is it on the car. It looks way better than it did all scuffed up and scraped up.